All right, it is Betting Across America as we welcome you back. Ian Cameron, Point Spread Weekly, coming on at the top of the hour. We'll talk Thursday Night Football, a little hockey, a little college hoops as well. But right now, joining us in studio, Scott Butera, president of Interactive Gaming for MGM Resorts. And the big news today, BetMGM and Yahoo, the partnership launches today. So users in Jersey can make actual bets. We were talking about this. It's been pretty cool as far as, and I have to congratulate, not just with our relationship here with VSiN and MGM, but what you guys have done as far as getting out in front of it at MGM with Major League Baseball and NBA, NHL, almost helping destigmify, if that's a word, if I can put it that way. But really, you jumped out there with branding opportunities, but at the same time, it's helping these leagues open up the opportunities.
You know, you're absolutely right, and that's the reason we did it. You know, what we saw is that for the first time in the world, you had sort of leagues, the public, and regulators all accept sports betting. You know, it all kind of happened at once, which is why there was this great growth. But we really thought it was important to get out in front and have deals with the leagues. One, we get integration. We have real partnerships, so we get integration into their database. It gives us good access to, you know, to customers and people we can convert over to our BetMGM players. But it also gives you a great deal of credibility.
Sure.
Because up until now, this has been an illegal business, and people might have bet offshore, and they might have lost money. But if you see the MGM brand in Major League Baseball or, you know, the NBA or National Hockey League, et cetera, you know that you're, you know, the quality group. You know that you're getting official data. You know that these scores are going to be legit. And it also gave us a little political muscle as we went to the various states to have partnerships with the league. So, you know, we thought those were important. Obviously, we talked a lot about the Yahoo deal. That's a great partnership. Another partnership that we did that I'm really proud of is Buffalo Wild Wings. So, you know, we did a deal with Buffalo Wild Wings. We're the official, you know, sports betting partner for that franchise. They have 1,200 units across America. They're going to set up betting parlors that resemble a sports book. They're going to have BetMGM in states where you can do that, and a play for fun game in states where you can't, which is still good for us because we reward people with property stays and things like that to bring people to Vegas. But you think about it, not everybody across the world can come to a great place like this.
Sure.
Right? So this brings, you know, sports books to mainstream America, you know, and we're really proud of that. So we think between Yahoo, the leagues, Buffalo Wild Wings, our whole goal was to get the right people on our bus, and that's what we're trying to do.
Okay, Scott, forget about all these people. Forget about the TVs. This is for you and I because I need something from you right now. I'm a 41-year-old man that's single with a little white dog that ends up in Buffalo Wild Wings more often than I should. I need MGM and VSiN like kiosks in the Buffalo Wild Wings so I can go ahead and place my bet when I'm in there. Can you get that done for me? Just in Henderson.
Yeah,
and we'll spread from Henderson.
Yeah, you tell me the one that you need, and you got it.
I like this
absolutely.
Guy. I like the cut of your jib.
Yeah.
Scott Butera joining us, president of Interactive Gaming for MGM Resorts. Of course, the big news today, BetMGM and Yahoo, the partnership. Now, we get calls and I get emails personally all the time whenever I do the BetMGM reads. And tonight, remember, 100 to 1 odds. Baker completes pass, you get $100 in Jersey. It's simple. Other states. And MGM and spreading. I know Indiana, West Virginia, they're on their way, correct?
That's right. We're looking at Ohio. We're looking at Michigan. You know, we're hopeful in short order we'll have Massachusetts. You know, Maryland. We have a nice property in Maryland. We're hoping there, and you know, we think there'll be a number of states after that. So we're hoping that we'll see somewhere in the neighborhood another 5 to 10 states come live in the next, you know, 12 to 18 months.
And everybody that knows you, Scott, knows you're a gamer. You like to play the video games. And MGM took the esports bet in Jersey this past weekend.
Very proud of the fact that we took the first esports bet.
This is going to blow up.
Yeah, this is something that we've spent a lot of time on. We want to be a leader in esports. We think esports betting is very compelling. We worked with, had great, you know, partnership with the Nevada Gaming Commission, Nevada Board, New Jersey Gaming Commission and New Jersey Board, and we took our first bet in New Jersey, you know, this week. So it was really exciting.
So let me ask you, those that are paying attention right now, and again, it is VSiN and Betting Across America. Scott Butera joining us. He's the president of Interactive Gaming for MGM. You've heard the partnership here on VSiN. I have to say, as far as destigmifying, well, we always joke about it, but Brian Musburger has a lot to do with that because VSiN coming out prior to the legalization and getting out in front of the curb. And that's what I say about MGM. When we see these partnerships and people can feel comfortable with names like MGM associated with Major League Baseball, and frankly, the commissioner of the NBA, Silver, saying, you know, this is what I want. I want MGM apps inside the arenas, so play-to-play, in-game wagering, this can happen. And your app is so sophisticated that can happen. But really, how far we've come when people are just like, Yeah, you want to do that? Yeah, we want to do that. Yeah, we can do this. Yeah, let's do this. And now it's blowing up.
Well, that's like I said, you have this confluence of all these different groups that all of a sudden woke up and said this is a good thing. And for leagues and teams, it's such a home run. I mean, it increases viewership, which increases ad sales, which increases sponsorships, increases engagement. At a time when they were sort of losing revenues and losing viewership, all of a sudden, we always say, hey, when is a 49 to 3 game,
Still relevant
barn burner. It's like when you get the under at like 53. So, those are things that we look at. And it's absolutely working.
Okay.
There's no doubt about it.
So let me ask you, for the Yahoo fantasy users, of which there are millions, they're hearing this information right now. How does this platform affect them? They want to bet through MGM.
If you're in New Jersey, if you're a Yahoo, if you're on Yahoo Sports, you'll be seeing the betting odds similar if you were in the book here, seeing the tape scroll across. And if you're in New Jersey, which is legal for real money wagering, you'll actually be able to click through and make a bet. So, we think there's a real correlation between watching sports, experiencing sports, and transacting on sports. That's the whole idea. So if I'm watching something, I'm going to want to bet on it. If I'm betting on it, I'm going to want to watch it. And that's what we brought together with Yahoo.
And for information, again, you can see it. Great job with the visuals downstairs, y'all. We have the information right now. You can watch it VSiN. But I just went to BetMGM, and then I went to Yahoo, and the information is plastered all over. It's pretty cool. It makes it very simplified as far as the user interface on how you do it. And by the way, they're handing out more money when you deposit over there at Yahoo as well. So
all good.
Quickly on your Patriots before I let you out of here.
Yes.
Are you sweating a little after the Sunday night loss?
Sweating. I don't know. The offense is looking tough. So
are you being smug? Are you being facetious?
No.
So you actually do.
I think
mean
the
it.
offense is in tough shape. I think the offensive line is in tough shape. We're relying on a guy that's played a game and a half to come back and be a savior. At left tackle, we lost our world-class center. Somehow
guy named Gronk.
Somehow Gronkowski. Somehow people thought we had an abundance of wide receivers, so we started getting rid of high-quality players, which I certainly wouldn't have done. So we'll see. But you can't. It's tough to bet against Bill and Tom, but they got a challenge. It'll be a tough game.
I'm. You know what? Scott is a reasonable Patriot fan, because Lombardi was one of the only ones on the Lombardi line that mentioned when Antonio Brown became a member of the Patriots, people said that's just a surplus. That's just adding. They don't need that piece. That was a piece they needed desperately to replace Gronk. I know it doesn't seem like the same thing as far as positionally, but schematically they could do so much more with Antonio Brown.
Oh, no doubt. He's one of the best wide receivers in the game, and you saw what he did just in one game. So, hey, look, man, I'm a laundry guy. You're wearing the laundry. You're my hero. So I don't care what.
and again, as far as the Raiders coming out here, you and I were talking about. It's so exciting. I've never seen. I've been in sports talk radio for 15 years. I've never seen anything like the fandom of what's happened here in Vegas with the Golden Knights. It really is unparalleled.
It's incredible. People, I knew from living here for 15 years this was going to be a great sports town, and
it's more fertile.
That was our thesis at MGM. We kind of saw it coming. And love what happened with the Knights, and the Raiders are going to be even more so. I think half their sales were from people out of town, and they're just killing it. So there's going to be a lot of excitement. The good news for us is we have 45,000 rooms right across the street from Raider Stadium. So we're going to be doing a lot of really cool stuff like state-of-the-art Raider tailgate. We're going to open up our sports books to have sort of pregame, activation, centers and. Just all kinds of stuff. But I think the Raiders are going to kill it. And the Raiders are playing good.
Raiders are playing great. And I like to tell the story. My first day here on VSiN, Brent Musburger came up to me and essentially said, "Kid, you're an idiot." Because I said I was combing through the Raiders schedule. I couldn't find 3 wins in that schedule. Gruden's the coach of the year. I mean, this is unbelievable what he's doing.
Yeah, and who'd have thunk it? But he's definitely done a great job with that team. They play tough. They play every down. Carr is actually turned around. Jury was out on him, but he's come through.
Running the football with Jacobs. Offensive line's been a revelation.
What a great pickup he was. So they're a tough team, and no one can count them out. I don't count them out on the playoffs either. I think they have a pretty good shot to make it.
Okay, so am I laying the 3.5 this weekend in Philly with the Patriots? 3.5, okay? That's on you, Scott. If you tell me to do it, I'll do it. You look like a man that knows money. You look like a man that knows money.
I'm laying the 3.5.
Okay. All right. That was said with conviction as well.
I think hell hath no fury like a Tom Brady scorned. So
And
lost the Super Bowl. He
Philly
lost-
special, the revenge, coming off
I
a
think
bye.
there's
This
enough-
sets up perfect.
I think there's enough going on, in Foxborough right now to motivate those guys that they'll come out with some angst.
Okay, so again, the big news today, we've enjoyed, obviously, our partnership with MGM, but the BetMGM app
Yeah.
is tremendous, and today the Yahoo partnership launches. So again, if you're there, fantasy, don't get confused. It's very well explained how you can get involved. And for more information, again, those my friends that are from Michigan, that are in Michigan, you just heard it. Michigan could be coming soon as well.
Yep.
That's exciting.
Absolutely. Let's hope. It should be right there. We're
Okay.
excited about it.
Also, Indiana, West Virginia, down in Maryland as well. Now, aside from the $1 million deals with Major League Baseball, NBA, NHL, I feel like our relationship is good. Can I get a VIP booth at MGM?
Absolutely.
That's what I was
we
hoping.
love. We love.
That's
Houston.
why we brought you.
In all honesty, we love working with you guys. Of all the networks, you really took the time to understand how this business works. No one knows this business like you do. You've embraced it, and you've been a major positive for everything we're trying to accomplish on the operating side. So, we just love what you guys are doing. Keep it going.
Thank you, Scott. Appreciate you. And again, I want to get this in before we get out of here. We've got Ian Cameron at the top of the hour, do some betting. But this is a bet. If you're in Jersey, BetMGM. That's the app, not MGM Resorts. This man runs it. BetMGM. You go there, 100-to-1 odds. Baker Mayfield completes a pass tonight. They will literally deposit $100 into your account. You got to be a new-time user. And don't forget to use the bonus code VSIN100. That's important at BetMGM. For more information, betmgm.com. Scott Butera, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Okay, we're coming back with Ian Cameron. Do a little hockey, a little college basketball as well, here on Betting Across America.